you know? A lot of people would and did give up on, on their lives. And he didn't. And his education was pretty much all on him. Pennsylvania used to give out what they call senatorial scholarships, and they basically went to minorities because at the time, like what happened in Pittsburgh, you looking for some scissors?
Looking for some tweezers.
They should be in that. Aren't they in that dish? There should be a pair of scissors right in there.
Tweezers.
A blue pair and a red pair. Oh my goodness. The university, what they used to do in Pittsburgh was, if you were the valedictorian in your high school, at your high school graduation, you got a full scholarship to the University of Pittsburgh. Well, that actually meant if you were white, because when your grandfather's sister, Faye, graduated from high school, she was the valedictorian of her graduating class, and they did not give her the scholarship. So she wrote a letter to the newspaper. I know there's a pair of scissors stuck in the top of that dish.
Nana, I'm not getting scissors.
Huh? Oh, you're not getting scissors?
No, I'm finding tweezers. I don't know where they are.
Anyway, she wrote a letter to the newspaper saying that she'd been the valedictorian and she didn't get a scholarship. So what the University of Pittsburgh did at the time was looked up a black school, Kentucky State, and got her a scholarship there. But they weren't going to give her one to, their university. So that's how she got to go to college. Your grandfather was right behind her in high school, and they made sure that they did not give him the valedictorian position, because then they would have to face again that issue about a scholarship. So they did not make him the valedictorian of his class. And what happened was his mother's sister, your grandmother's sister, great-grandmother's sister, worked for people that were the publishers of the Pittsburgh Courier, which is a black newspaper. And they got your grandfather a senatorial scholarship, which paid his tuition to a black school in Pennsylvania, which had to be Lincoln or Cheney, and he chose Lincoln. Now that paid your tuition only, but you had to stay in a dormitory, so you had to pay for your room and board. And what your grandfather did was, he found out about the scholarship in September, and he told him he said, can you hold the scholarship till January? He said, because I can't go until then. And they said yes. And so he was able to start school in January. But what your grandfather did was, as soon as school was out, when he got out of high school, he got a job. He left Pittsburgh and came here because his mother was here, and he thought he could make more money in Cleveland than in Pittsburgh.
Wait.
If you don't.
Thank you guys for listening.